Hi, this is Raving Rendell, and this is a Kindle book review of JC Little's Motherhood. And I'm a little bit behind this, but I just got this, so I was waiting for a means to do it. This is, I just literally finished it, and I do have a little bit of an advantage as in I couldn't find it, but I do remember all I had to do was look at the cover, and I knew which one this was based on. Like her other book, The Last Snowman, it had its roots in a blog post she had done. And they were both very true to the posts. The Last Snowman had a few extra pages in there, but they told the story that what she said on the blog around the pictures told, so that was fine. Motherhood is an elongated version of that post that she did on motherhood. And if you look, I tried to look up the post for this, but I couldn't find it. But suffice it to say, if you find it after you've read this Kindle book, or I believe it's a regular book as well, then you'll automatically identify with it. You'll know it the moment you spot it. I did when I saw the picture. And let me see if I can do this. Add screen region. We will just show you the opening page. Yes, we'll cut out my ugly mug for a minute. This is why I recognized it, is because I remember the one like this, and it's kind of akin to a flip book. For those of you who remember flip books, where you'd take them and you'd spin them and the animation would go down. This is equivalent to something like that, in that if she could sell this as a flip book, and it wouldn't be big, maybe about that big, but it would make sense as a flip book because that's how this is drawn. So it would, and you can do the normal book like that. If it's just one-sided, you could just spin it and go all the way through and look like a little movie. And that would be cool. But JC Lowell, I've been following. The reason why I asked to do this for her was because I've been following her blog for about 4 years now. 3 to 4 years. I can't remember what the initial post was. The initial animation was OMG versus WTF, which has been around for a while. But I've had the ability and the honor to talk to her in Facebook messages. We've commented on Twitter back and forth a couple of times. I've commented on several of her posts, and I'll put the link in here. Me and my co-host on one of my podcasts actually had the opportunity to interview her around the time The Last Snowman came out. So we talked to her about that. And that gets me out of having to put links for that one in there too, because those are in the podcast. But it was a very fun time sitting and talking to her. So yeah, it was I've been very fortunate to find her. When she asked for people to review this, I really wanted to, because I wanted to do it for The Last Snowman, but I did. I got a chance to interview her. I would love to interview her for this too. I'm gonna have to see about that. But yeah, it is very well recommended. It's a wordless book, so any child can look at it and, you know, see the pictures. The pictures are very basic, as you saw there. They're something that any kid can understand and appreciate. So, and if you don't want your kid to be glued to the Kindle, she does, and I have it. Let me see, what is it? There's a Create Space has an actual physical book that you can get for them, and I do recommend, because I think there's something a lot more concrete to reading a physical book. That's just me. I grew up on physical books, so. But yeah, that's all the time I have. And yeah, please go out, get the Kindle edition if you're not sure if your kid would like it. And once you've seen that, if you bring it and the kid likes it, then get the physical edition. That way they don't have to worry about the batteries going out if they want to read their favorite book. Thank you and take care.